So in a previous video, we talked a little bit about the Tibet House Museum in New Delhi and some of their art holdings. And we talked about how one of the real strengths of Tibet House is the number of painting sets that they have. They have about, to my knowledge, they have about 15 different painting sets. Some are quite large, others a little bit smaller. But one of the really fascinating sets that they have is a complete set of 9 paintings that depicts the 8 forms, the main form, and then the 8 additional forms of Padmasambhava. So what's really great about this is that it's complete, but also we know quite a bit about it because we know roughly where it's from, we know roughly when it was done, we know by who, and all of this is really quite fascinating because the Nyingmas themselves would not necessarily have a painting set of the 8 forms of Padmasambhava and then have it surrounded as secondary figures, the 84 great Mahasiddhas of India. The 84 great Mahasiddhas of India is a Sarma tradition system. It's primarily based on Indian Buddhist Tantric teachers who practice Chakrasamvara, Hevajra, Guhya Samaj, and Vajrabhairava. It's unrelated to the Nyingma tradition. So here we have it. We have these 9 figures with, of course, the central figure of the first painting is the main, most common form of Padmasambhava as we know him. And then we have these minor figures around. But in this first painting of the main form of Padmasambhava, we have 4 additional figures who are not Indian Mahasiddhas. They're actually, one of them is Indian, but the other 3 are Tibetan. And we have Milarepa, we have Lingrepa, we have Padmasambhava. Padmasambhava is the Indian. And then we have Tongtong Gyalpo. So this first painting, it actually really tells us where and who this set was painted for and by. It was done in eastern Tibet, in the Kham region, specifically Kampagar, and in the Latok area, and done by the Drukpa Kagyus. Drukpa Kagyus have had a very, very, and probably still do today, a very large base of operations at Kampagar in East Tibet. And also, the style of painting is unique also to Eastern Tibet, but it's also very recognizable as a style that is promoted and survives in this Kampagar region of Kham province. So this is just one of the sets that Tibet House New Delhi has, and this one is really quite good. It's quite well known because it's been published in the Rubin Museum of Art catalog called Holy Madness. This set was actually brought over from India and it was displayed for that exhibition on Indian Mahasiddhas. So we'll leave it there. You can press like, you can subscribe, you can join Horror on Patreon, and you can also make a donation on the homepage of Himalayan Art Resources.